In 2008, the Middlesex Corporation established Robert Nolen Memorial Scholarship in memory of Robert Nolen. Thank you, Bob Pereira and the Middlesex Corporation. Eric Kontos is the 17th recipient of this scholarship. Eric is from Delray Beach and will be attending the University of Alabama. His parents are Rick and Erin Kontos, and Eric's father works with FTBA member company Traffic Management Solutions. Please welcome Eric.
Hello, everyone. I'm Eric Kontos from Delray Beach, Florida, and I want to thank everyone on the FTBA Scholarship Committee for awarding me the Robert Nolen Memorial Scholarship. I'm immensely proud and extremely honored to receive this scholarship that helps me to attend my dream school, the University of Alabama, where I will be studying finance and plan to get my master's degree while I'm there. My college destination may have little to do with my entire wardrobe as a child, being Alabama gear and the 18 years of nonstop recruitment by my father. Throughout my life, I've always tried to be the hardest worker in the room, no matter what room I was in. It's going to take me a lot more years to be the hardest worker in this room. From the classroom to the sports field, I've always tried to lead. I know that one of my greatest traits is my ability to connect with people, and I have no one other than God to thank for that. With God and the Greek Orthodox Church being a massive part of my life, it has led me to try to make decisions on a path He would approve of. He is a big part of who I am and who I've strived to be. I'm extremely outgoing in my church and even convinced one of my best friends and his entire family to join our church a couple years ago. My priest was very grateful for this. My church basketball coach was also very grateful, as him and his brother were both over 6'3" and helped us take us to championship games in Atlanta and Charlotte for our tournaments. Sticking with sports, I feel the greatest lesson that I have learned in my life was found on the football field. My whole life, I've always wanted to play tackle football, watching Alabama football with my dad and being a diehard fan. Fortunately, my freshman year was COVID year, and I was unable to play. So the first time I ever played tackle football was in my sophomore year. I went out for the team, not knowing anyone, not very big, not very good, not knowing my place, and I did not see the field much at all. It was hard, and I questioned whether I should even keep playing. However, I pushed through, persevered, and aimed to get better. My junior year, I had gotten bigger, faster, and better. I had worked very hard in the offseason, and I had high hopes of seeing much more playing time, but I barely saw the field again. This was much harder on me. I was behind a senior that the coaches trusted more than me. I questioned what I was doing, and a lot of my friends asked why I bothered spending so much time on this when I hardly even saw the field. I made a decision that I would just have to outwork everyone else and pour tons of effort into my speed and strength training that offseason, and made my main goal my senior year that I would lead the team not as just a player and also as a person and earn the trust as my coaches. As my hard work began paying off, I was named the starting wide receiver and voted by my teammates as team captain for the senior year. I was proud of this accomplishment, but I knew most importantly it was my job to lead the team throughout the season. And the season was filled with adversity, starting with us not having a home field throughout the year due to reconstruction of it taking longer than expected. Imagine that, a job going over time. However, it did become ready at the end for the final game of the season. The last game of the year would also be the opening of our new stadium. It would also be the homecoming game, my senior night, and the game against our biggest rival. The winner of the game goes to the playoffs, the loser goes home. It could not have been bigger. The game was back and forth, and in the final minute of the game, we had the ball and needed to score for the win. Our team drove down the field and got inside the 10-yard line with seconds to play. On the final play of the game, with the season on the line, my coaches trusted me and called a play that was designated to me. As the clock expired, I caught the ball on the 2-yard line and had to fight to break the play and score the walk-off touchdown, leading our team to the playoffs for the first time in 10 years. This moment could not have been achieved if it weren't for all my hard work that put myself into a position to make that play. I feel very fortunate at an early age to truly see how hard work pays off, and I will always commit to making that my greatest value. Overall, I just want to thank everyone that has gotten me through this chapter of my life as I'm excited to start writing the next chapter. I especially want to thank my mom, my dad, my younger brothers, Ian and William, and all my friends and family, and most importantly, God. God bless and roll Tide.